the last day in our life, the last day, that will be. I'm telling you, we agree. They're not 40 years. Let them not cost the person. Of course, they give plenty for all. The last day, I will stop by and pity. And the last battle is such a year. No one was yesterday is such a person that wants you to pity. You will do it. Pity. Okay, so you know what you're saying.
The matter you said you are lying the top. Mr. Speaker, all of a break and not out of the floor. When you want to go outside, you cannot be able to go outside, you go be in here. Okay, so I let you know you're going to drop the play.
Give responsibilities to the state, but that we created a platform that our compatriots will exchange views without fear or favor. Under the slogan, speaking truth to power but with civility. We believe, if not 100%, a huge percentage of our goal has been met by providing a platform for all sides of the divide. Of course, we hold these truths to be self-evident that all men and women are created equal. In less than 48 hours, we will be downing a new calendar year 2023, a year set aside by our Constitution to hold legislative and presidential elections. Since it is the media that sets the agenda, we hereby renew our pledge to upholding the ethical norms that govern our profession. We will continue to respect everyone irrespective of the political or religious belief. Our platform will promote peace, harmony, prosperity for our nation state in this election year. We therefore remind politicians that our mission is to promote peaceful election, and anyone who thinks otherwise is selfish and has no place on our platform. To our continue to hear your view as more about our has been a platform that will protect your views without fear or favor. Throughout the year under review, we are aware that we made enemies along the way. We also made friends along the way. Let's remain friends forever in telling truth. If you were however
President Leah James taking his seat. President-elect Joseph Liman Boycott also seated, flanked by Vice President-elect Jeremiah Bonko and the outgoing Vice President, Chief Dr. Chua Howard Taylor. So wherever you are, you're welcome. Spoon TV. Live from the Executive Mansion. This is the first meeting of the Presidential Joint Transition Team. That's the JPTT, the Joint Presidential Transition Team, as per Executive Order 123 issued by President Weah on the 22nd of November within 48
So, State of the Nation is a platform that gives all sides of the divide the opportunity to air your views to issues that are very, very concerning. So, good afternoon. It's good to be back again. This is State of the Nation. Oh yes, Liberia is on the rise, and it's good to be back again. On this sunny Wednesday afternoon. Yes, I love my country. 2 seasons. And I can safely say we are in a dry season. I hope I'm correct. Yes, even though we have, climate change, but this is something that we all have been, we all know that we are in dry season. But yes, due to climate change, rain may fall anytime. Some of these some are based on the activities of humans or natural occurrences. But it's good to be back again. We're going to have a wonderful time together from now to 5 o'clock. God bless Liberia. And the people of Liberia want their lawmakers to listen to them. Wherever side you are on, your people are asking you to listen to them. Because as far as I'm concerned, Liberia is a country of law and not of man. So whatever we do should be in the confines of the law. Okay, so those of you who are following me on social media, I just did a post asking what is actually affecting you, and well, so many things have popped up. A nurse, one of our own who lives in the USA, Ruth Rabos Pemba, says the number of women die in hospitals around Liberia from pregnancy-related complications to childbirth needs central government intervention. How to target maternal deaths is to do an audit in real time for each death and prevent subsequent deaths. And Henry B. Carter says, talk about the messy education system in our country and call on national government to do the needful, please. I feel the passion, and I'm asking him. I'm asking Henry Carter, what makes it messy? You have to be specific. I'm playing the devil's advocate. I'm deeply rooted within the education sector, yes, but I want you to say, come up and say, yes, specifically, this is our issue. These are our issues, and we need to fix the system, the messy system in quotation. Christina Sompon, one of the managers there in Margibi, says, it saddens me to see potential youths lie in ghettos. They are perpetrators of robberies and killings, but also victims of a damaged system that's reused to be fixed or refused to be fixed. And Omar for say, yeah, how you doing, Council? A schoolmate of mine back in the days covered mission. He said, lack of parents for many of our children. Good afternoon to the Minister of Gender, Children and Social Protection. The last time I was opportune to have attended the launch of a Supporter Child Safe Future project. It was launched by His Excellency Joseph Yuma Boyka, President of the Republic of Liberia. And it aims to take away children who are in the street or in street situations. Dogan Bonnie Dogan says the destruction of our forests by both pit sawyers and these 419 logging companies. So more of these are coming up. We will have to talk or have a time allocated for training issues, and I will go about reading all of these comments, and also have a time where you can place in, you can call to also express your mind. Look, Liberia is for all of us. Don't be afraid of anyone. The only thing you should not do is to be so disrespectful, and that's why you're not going to do on this platform, because you do not have a space on this platform to insult any leader. We disagree to agree, but you listen to an editorial by the host of this platform, and he said we have no space for those kinds of attitudes on this platform. No, we remain professional, we remain ethical in doing our little piece of job we sign up for. So good afternoon, Chief. Wherever you are, where are you? You say in Freetown? You better sit at one place. All right. So I talked with him, had a very long conversation with him this morning, and he's good, and he sends greetings to everyone listening, following all of everyone who have been so concerned. He's good and working in the interest of this platform, but somewhere else. And we wish you all of the best. So today, that's it. We're going to take trending issues. We're going to open the lines and express yourself. Yeah, be civil. Be civil in what you do. Know what you do. Be respectful. Know you can express yourself, but you have to be very careful. Yes, because you cannot be. You also need to know that you have a freedom of expression according to our constitution, but you also have responsibilities as well. So you also have to take into consideration that. And we will take our editors from 2 counties if they are available, if they are not in the field, because these guys they work a lot. Yes, Margibi, Emmanuel Degler, and Usma Content from Bomi County. So these 2 counties will be looking at them. If possible, if we can go to Nima, we will go to Nima and speak with our correspondent there. I mean, he has been out of phones. He says somebody else on my phone, says Magdalene. Okay, so well, I hope you all I hope you have settled that problem. And yes, so we'll also take Meloshi Roberts. He's a chairman on WEJA. Yes, that's the Western Region Journalists Association of Liberia. Yes, we will take him. They have an upcoming assembly, and we want to know exactly what's going to, what was all about the assembly, who are going to be in attendance, what are the presentations, what they are, who the guests they are expecting. And yes, I have all been invited orally. I saw a lot of invites through the various chat rooms that we are all in. So that is it. And Gabriel Williams will take him for a few minutes. Yes, he always there to give us, you always need the old mat to apply the new mats. Yes, you always need it. So it's important. I will always he's one of our reference boxes that we have. When we have doubts, we go to him, and yes, and say, Chief, we don't understand this. This is what going on in our country. Can you? He's a former senior diplomat. Even though he was abandoned at certain point because he always appeared on these platforms, writing articles as well and speaking truth to power. But according to him, he said, well, he was relieved of his position, of his post, because of of being so critical. But we're going to go to the US, and then we will get Gabriel Williams. He will be with us through the stream here. Guess what? On the 20th of November, it's International Children's Day. Yes. Are you aware of that? To the Ministry of Gender, Children, and Social Protection, what are you doing? Is there an official program that's going to be held to commemorate this day? Please, we'd like to know. I'm just a few seconds away from your call, so please, we want to know. And to my church, we have been observing this day for the past 5, 6, 7 years now, and this coming Sunday we're going to do it, honor all of the children. Guess what? The theme for this year's program is listen to the future. Listen to them. There are times, they will not be able to speak, or for you to hear their voice or their voices, right? But if they sit down on the floor and have the copybook, it's something that should speak louder in your ear, that these people need your attention, instead of turning the whole Capitol building upside down and not listening to anyone. They are speaking to you silently. They are speaking to you. Their actions that they are portraying, sitting down on the ground, on the floor, on gallons, on bricks, or those children who are in the hospitals and they cannot get proper health care. They are only telling you, we need your attention. Please turn to us. Our parents, our guardians, our sisters and brothers did not vote you to make this place so uncomfortable for us. They are speaking to you, but you're not hearing them. You are so selfish, you are not hearing them. So anybody who's in a selfish mood, we are asking you to please desist from that habit. We want the right thing to be done in this country. It is not about who is involved. We just want the right thing to be done in this country, because these children, you need to listen to the future. And that's the theme for this year's International Children's Day. That's the theme. And it's going to be celebrated. It's always celebrated on November 20th. And other people sometimes can go choose any month. But it was declared, November 20th was declared as International Children's Day. So that's it. We'll talk a little bit about it in the coming days, because we want you to listen to the future of Liberia. And thanks to Omar for saying, yeah, who said the children need parents. Yes. There are so many of them. Sometimes when I'm driving, they come around. Since the project was launched, I can just get so vexed with them. Friendly, first I used to give them one or 2 cents. But especially at the intersection of 72nd, the road that leads to red light, the other one going Bannersville, and the one that comes from 72nd, right there, they are there. They are there, and in the middle of the road, they are there begging. They will all be, even you have your windshield up, they will all be all on the glass, and they want money. The Ministry of Gender, thanks for what you do. Also, not to forget the Street Child Liberia. You guys are, are working, and we don't want to be telling you thank you. Huh? Yes, we want to see what's going on. You are trying, but we want you to double up. Yes, we want you to double up, and we also want to get updates on everything that you are doing, because our people need to know. So that's it. And we will also have a very special group here today again. A very special group here today again. Guess what? African Women for Jesus to All Nations, having a 7th edition of Humanitarian and Influence Awards, and African Women for Jesus to All Nations. So good afternoon to Archbishop Matilda Gita, and she's the chairperson of African Women for Jesus to All Nations. They have a very big event coming up, and not to go into it, guess what? We are going to host them, and we need to know what's coming up in January. But let's get this on rolling again.
So, Father God, we thank you, bless you, glorify your name. Thank you for this day that you have made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that was appointed.
Yeah, sometimes we feel like we are strangers in our own life because the way we've been treated. Yes, the way we've been treated at times. Sometimes we feel strange in our own Father's house. Yes, man. Okay, but we have to make some money. Orange Liberia, EcoBank Liberia sponsor this program, and we are so glad. Orange Liberia, my people, what are you waiting for if you are just coming to the country? Why are the Decemberists? Who's the first December in town? How you doing? Who the first December? Okay, to all our Decemberists, all those who are coming to visit their friends and family. Yeah, yeah, we want to say you are welcome. Please don't forget to get your Orange SIM card. Let's make some money. Yeah.
I just said let you get it. I say I spoke to you. Orange money. Experience our quality financial service.
The honorable dean of the cabinet, I will let for you to introduce our transitional team.
Foreign Minister and Dean of the Cabinet, Ambassador T. Sir Maxwell Kimia, to introduce the transitional team of the outgoing government.
Mr. President, Your Excellency, Madam Vice President, Your Excellency, Mr. President-elect, Mr. Vice President-elect, distinguished colleagues, men of the Lord, distinguished colleagues in the incoming administration, I'm pleased to introduce to you members of the joint presidential transitional team representing the government of Liberia. Honorable Samuel B. Poor, Jr., Minister of Finance and Development Planning, Honorable Councilor Frank Mossadegh, Minister of Justice and Attorney General of the Republic of Liberia, retired Honorable Brahmo Wisa, Minister of State for Presidential Affairs. Retired General Daniel Zianka, Minister of National Defense. Honorable Mary Panambro, Director General Moral Services Agency. Honorable Tesla Mori, Minister of Mine Energy. Honorable Wilhelmina Yala, Minister of Health for Proxy Area Deputy representing Northeast. Honorable Mone Kaplan, Mone Ara Kaplan, CEO Liberia Electricity Corporation. Honorable Governor of the Central Bank of Liberia, Honorable Tano. Honorable Minister of Internal Affairs, Honorable Wayne Sharif. Honorable.
So we stay within. Look, we need to be law-abiding people. We need to respect. We can be lawmakers and be lawbreakers. If you have your personal thing you want to share with the speaker, go and share with him.
So I'm trying to connect with Emmanuel Dekler. Yes, I hope to get him. Yesterday he called after everything. Being so busy in the field, working in the interest of his country. Okay, so now we want to go to Bomi County, where our editor, Osman, how are you doing, Chief? It's good to have you on.
Doing good, Magdalene, and it's a pleasure to join Bomi County this afternoon.
Okay, so just be right there. I'll merge you and our editor from Miami County. I see your mail. They made a manager.
No problem.
All right. Manager, how you doing? Emmanuel? Mr. Manager, how you doing? All right. So please go on. Osman, tell us what's the latest in Bomi County. So the last time I checked, okay, so let me just tell you this. We have Gabriel Williams, who are always appear on this platform. We have him as our reference box when we have some doubts. He's one of our regular panelists, but he resides in the US. His wife is a doctor, and while you were online, they were all watching, listening as well. And they were so concerned about this whole urine collection of urines from students allegedly being carried to Clay. And he was saying, Magdalene, that's so much interest in my wife was so carried away. I was like, wow. So Usman, I want to say thank you so much. Because it's something that's so strange. I don't know why. If it is true, or why should people get involved with activities that the parents are not involved in, and everyone is so people are becoming, their whole situation is so suspicious. So where are we currently?
So the entire urine stuff, like I reported, they have seized actually. Normally in like flow we have this syndrome.
Okay.
Like when things go up, you will like hear it for the past 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Almost like Coca-Cola, persistent. And then after some days, you will see like the issue will just reduce. So for some time, since last we reported this, the issue has reduced, and not much information we are getting as it relates to this urine transportation. All that is that one, the process, and even today we spoke with some of the parents around the school building the city and already seen what is going on.
Okay.
The investigation is still ongoing as we speak.
Okay, thanks for your service. And now, what next? What's popping up?
So on Monday, as you may be aware, soccer courts across Bomi County, across Liberia, open. So same as Bomi County, the soccer court here open for 8 November 10. Key on the George Chan was the issue of overcrowdedness of prison facilities across Liberia. So that was the main topic. After then, responding to the charge was Bomi County attorney Arthur Washington, and it was like shifting blame on the magistrate. According to him, the magistrate in the constant habit of sending cases, these common or petty cases, if we may place it, litigating some of these cases, maybe conferences or what have you. And when the public defender of Bomi County, William Johnson, took the stand to respond to the George charge, he also placed this allegation on the magistrate that nowadays you see magistrate will send people to jail over, for example, just about postpone or the petty crimes. So they said, according to them, the overcrowdedness of the Tottenham Central Prison, they were specific and they blame the magistrate. So one of the magistrate of the magisterial courts we have in Bomi, when he took the stand, he refuted the allegation. He said, no, it is not the magistrate who is to be responsible for the overcrowdedness of the Tottenham Central Prison. Rather, the county attorney, according to him, he said some of those cases have been transferred to the circuit court. But according to him, the county attorney refused to indict the cases. At the end, you got people will be serving time in prison and they are not prisoners, but we call them detainees. So, as to speak, you got over 101 inmates at the Tottenham Central Prison.
Okay.
That's 50 inmates. You got 50 detainees and over 56 prisoners. So the number of detainees.
So, how many inmates the cell was made for?
So according to what we gathered is that the Tottenham Central Prison was built for 50 inmates.
And now they have Okay, so what next after shifting blames on each other? What next? What was the next action?
So at the end, the county attorney came back. He said this should be a collective effort of all of them, meaning the judges, the lawyers, the magistrates, so that they can see how best to find reason to reduce the overcrowdedness of the Tottenham Central Prison, because the number is too huge as to speak, according to him. So another mentor he said is that they can use the ADR mentor to see how best they can mitigate some of these minor cases. And he stressed on the community leaders and even community people who carry cases to the court and handle the cases. In our Broadway, he said, I put one in jail. So he said the issue of carrying case to the court is not about putting the person in jail, but it should be about following up to the end part of the case. So he also stressed on people who will carry case or cases at the court and abandon the case there and just leave that person being in the cell, being detained for over 2, 3, 4, 5 months, and he called them pre-trial detainees while the case or cases are not even trial. So he called for the collective effort of all of them, the magistrate, the lawyers, state prosecutor, all of them, so that they can see reasons to reduce the overcrowdedness of the Tottenham Central Prison.
Okay, so we're about to take leave of you. Is there any other thing you want to talk about quick as we take leave of you?
So disability, people living with disability in Bomi, great concern actually. Since after the county sitting, there was money allotted to the disabled community of Bomi County. According to them, since then, they have not received this money. So they are calling on the county authority to remake their cell phone into their accounts. According to them, they have done they have gone all through the processes that the money should be placed in their account. But up to now, they said they don't know why the county authority is refusing to remit this money into the account. It was allotted on the county sitting day that this money should be allotted to them. But up to now, the money is yet to be in their account.
So how much are we talking about for each person?
No, it's actually for an institution, the disability community.
Or the entire but yes, still, how much are we talking about? Do you have an idea?
We're talking about $10,000 United States dollars that were allotted
for the entire. Okay, so but what do you intend to do with the money?
Yeah, so I spoke with their coordinator, one Patricia Camara. She said they have done their blueprint and get a BOQ or what have you. They want to secure our land and build this disability complex for disabled people, according to her. But they have done everything, but the money is yet to be remitted in their account. So they are calling on the county authority to remit the money in their account.
But what the county authority waiting for to get the poor money? You know the way for mobile money a lot of depression, eh? So one of my boss took my number. I was like, hey chief, how you doing? You will give me pressure. But seriously, the disabled community across Liberia, this is one area that we should be very careful. And I mean, no one chooses to become disabled. Sometimes it just happens and God knows what. So these people should be people who are we should all be looking out for. And I know the right thing is going to be done. Let it just be patient. They shouldn't do any roadblock.
They are taking state action according to them. They are taking a state action that they will go to the superintendent office and they will sit there for the whole day. They are threatening a state action according to them.
So when was the setting? When?
So the setting was in this year in the month of July. Yes, I'm not very specific.
But did they promise a specific time that the money was going to be sent to the account?
Yeah, but what happens? Monies that were allotted to institutions, you will have to do your BOQ, your blueprint, or whatever, and send all the necessary documents to the office of the superintendent before the money be remitted in your account. So it was not a specific time. But once you are done with the processes, according to the superintendent, they will remit the money in your account. But according to the disabled community, they have done all of the processes. But yes, still as they speak, their money is yet to be in the accounts.
Okay, let them continue to hold on. I'm very sure they are working on things. I hope the whole crisis it's not affecting a lot of activities, but well, it is what it is. So let's keep pushing for them. Thanks so much for flagging this issue.
Thanks so much. And sometimes you have to take my stand, Magdalene, as it relates to the issue of the mobile money or stuff you're talking about. Sometimes you just preach. You preach.
What? No, Usman on WhatsApp, on Messenger direct, and even in my dream. Hi, the greetings getting. All right, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Magdalene. It's a pleasure to always be on State of the Nation.
Okay. Okay. All right. So we have our editor from Magdalene County. How you doing, Chief?
I'm doing good.
Yes, I'm fine. It's good to have you on this afternoon.
Yeah, it's good, man.
Yes. What's popping up in Magdalene?
Magdalene doing great. Especially Kakata is doing good. Especially the police are trying to do a lot of recent. The police are involved with massive arrest of people who are running ghettos
and doing drugs. And yesterday, 7 other persons were arrested with cocaine, Halloween, and what they call Italian wear, whereas what they call the coach. And today, again, additional have been arrested. And the citizen communities are building the police, and they're asking as to whether the police could take on the role of the DA, because they have seen the most times that these things are happening, and there have been little or no effort from the DEA to bring those people to light. Because some of those who were arrested yesterday are reputable people in the community that young people consider as a role model, but they were being involved into the sale of narcotics. And so even by just arresting them, heckling them, and naming them publicly, it means that's a public conviction. So a lot of people were surprised yesterday that some of those who are selling drugs are mothers who are children.
Wow.
And they're selling drugs to other people. And just today, arrest against all that there are a lot happening, especially when it comes to the kind of thing. So the police have been doing great here, especially these 2 days. They've been involved with the issue of going after those who are selling those harmful substances. And so that's the latest here this afternoon. But you may be aware that yesterday I sent you a letter about a situation that happened on the outskirts of Kakata. And that's called a place called Grain Farm. Grain Farm is where there's a company running those rubber wood processing and export those raw woods to other countries. And unfortunately, yesterday, one of the women who worked there got stuck in the machines, and the blade ground the woman right the left hand up to her shoulder. And she got stuck on the machine. They had to bring meds to cut the flesh off, and before running her to hospital, and the hospital here turn her down, because that's one of the risky part of most the thing here, Magdalene. The Kakata now does not have any facility that can contain any emergency case. So if there's any situation, either be transferred to Dosa or to Monrovia. So the woman bled yesterday profusely, and she was rushed accordingly to GFK, where she's currently being treated as a result of the injury she got while operating this machine. And the company said that they will take responsibility for medical bills. But with what happened, it's drawing a lot out that since 2015, the Arrows Alliance Group of company operated by one Sam, I don't know whether South African or any guy called Sam, that's only name he identified by. He runs this company, and all those who worked there from 2015 up to date, including the woman who got injured yesterday, who lost her arm, one of her hands, have been working as a contractor and making $3 a day, accordingly, which is far below the minimum wage. And accordingly, there were safety protocols and safety regulations were not being well put in place, which might have caused what happened to her, and several other persons like her too are getting injured as a result of operating this machine. And no, the wood processing plant, it deals with a lot of sharp machines that they will go through the process. And unfortunately, yesterday, she met her own situation, and currently she had lost one of her hands.
You mean her arm has been removed?
Yeah. Beno Johnson, a 41-year-old woman, mother of 3 children. She's a single mother of 3 children. And she
wow.
A single mother of 3 children who got involved with this situation yesterday lost her hand. The machine hit the hand, it passed the air bowl up to her shoulder.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And she cried so badly. And according to the one minister around, her eye got green.
Oh.
And the machine could not call off because they said the toolbox were locked. So they had to fight around before they call off the machine. And then
the pin, Emmanuel, the pin.
Has already been eaten off.
Oh my God, that's so devastating.
Pieces from the ground There was all the stopper on the machine like sorties, and there you see the sorties are grind. So those who went there, those who were on local said that according to the survey and the management prevented all the workers from taking pictures. And even as of yesterday, journalists were even prevented from entering the premises where this happened. And we still look forward to see what becomes of the labor ministry or other group of people who are going to intervene into the situation, especially with the fact that they complained of unfair labor practice, that they work 8 hours for $3 instead of the minimum wage of $5.30.
So so these people have always been talking about the unfair labor condition. Have they always been talking about it?
They don't raise the kind of issue easily. The last time a group of people raised issue were people from the community who were raising issue that they were processing the dust, were processing pollution in the community. The drinking water, the rooms were all full of wood dust as a result of the processing of the wood. That the community will raise some concern sometimes back. But because of fear of reprisal, that they will lose their job, it's difficult for those workers to raise some of those issues. Imagine working as a contractor for more than 5 years, and especially in the disastrous situations where they dealing with machines with sharp blades. Like any mistake, it can lead to permanent disability that indicates what happened to this.
Permanent disability.
Benue Johnson.
So what are people saying that those who are representing us, the Ministry of Labor, what are they actually saying concerning this kind of?
The only thing we heard, and I was saying the audio, you can play it on the radio.
Yeah.
The guy who is one of the managers at the company said he responded, the woman did not follow protocol. She did not follow the instruction of her supervisor. And when she turned, the machine was on, and she put her hand in the machine. I don't know what sort of justification is that, but I want to say, we are not getting the real fault of what happened, because this woman has been working with the company for more than 5 years.
More than 5 years.
Operating this particular machine. What might have gone wrong, we are yet to establish it. But according to what the manager was saying, he was saying that the woman did not follow the safety protocol, and she put her hand in the machine when the machine was on. So far that's what they're saying. But we are not getting any authority. I'm told I got information that the labor ministry was dispatching people there today, but we yet to get details of what they might have done about it up to now. But as to speak, the woman is currently in an intensive care in GFK. As of yesterday, she was rushed there after she been refused at the local hospital here in Takata.
Thank you, Emmanuel. This news actually it has actually really affected me right now, and I don't know, but this is so terrible. A single mother trying to make living, who has worked with this company for five or more years, and has 3 children, and going on the feet to survive, just to lose one of her arms.
Yeah, so sorry, man. She with no insurance. I'm told they were paying Social Security, but there's no follow insurance other than Social Security. So that's we don't know how that's going to be. But most time, with the most reality we have with most of the companies, they collect Social Security and they don't remit it. So the workers you hear workers they deduct the Social Security for them, but they don't get the Social Security in terms of the injury. So let's see what the findings of the Ministry of Labor will be, and other agency that has the authority to investigate that, because if people are working in such a disastrous situation, and they pay $3 a day, and within the $3 they are deducting income tax and also Social Security. So imagine someone take home would be at the same time, maybe 26 or 30 days, you will realize that if far below after they are deducted the Social Security and income tax on there.
Okay, Imana, thank you so much. It was wonderful having you on the show this afternoon.
Thank you, my friend.
Okay.
We cry for peace.
So you see what others are going through just to survive, feed the children, put something on the table, and why others are misusing the opportunity they have to serve. Okay, so we will be going very shortly, but we have to hear from you training issues. I want to go back to my Facebook page and I'll give you the time to express yourself. And let me read some of the comments and make some comment about these comments on my Facebook page before we can take our other online guests and prepare for 4 o'clock. And someone says, for me, the slow operation of the University of Liberia and the executive is taking so long to appoint a university president. So this person is concerned why the president is taking so long to appoint the university president. Harry B. Carter has said again, talk about the messy education system in our country. Whoever told you say I know what's going on, but I want to hear from you. Maybe you have something else to say than what I know. Christina Sopon, she's from Magibi as well. She said the too many young people getting addicted to drugs in our communities, and the fact that we are the very people selling these narcotic substances to our youth. It's really bothering and affecting not only me but the society. So it's not about me but my own children not here. Or no, my children can take in drugs. One way or the other, you be affected. And she went on to say, Christina Sopon, how you doing, ma'am? It saddens me to see potential youth lying in ghettos. They are perpetrators of robberies and killings, but also victims of a damaged system that refuse to be fixed. Yes, we cry for peace. We cry for peace. Peace is not only the absence of war. And Omafo say, yeah, Council, how you doing? Most of these kids are raising themselves, selling in the streets, sleeping in ghettos. They are breadwinners of their family. And as someone says, Bonnie Doken says, the destruction of our forests by both pet sawyers and these 419 lodging companies. He knows exactly what he's saying. And Mohammed Esau Jr. said the decent work at law needs to be revisited. Mark Timmer said the #1 young boys are turning to Zogos every day in our country. This is troubling. I met a friend who traveled to India the last time, and he's back in the country. He said, Magdalene, can you imagine these guys that we went to school together? He mentioned their names, and he said they are taking in drugs. And these are people who they were, when you see them in a uniform, so neat, come from good family, but they are taking in drugs and they don't even know how to get out of it. How do we get these guys out? How do we rehabilitate them? Matthew Colette says, I would like for you to discuss what is unfolding at the lower house in our country, Liberia. This has been something we've been talking. Every time I'm given the opportunity to speak on platforms, I talk about this. The law is the law. It is not about who is involved. The right thing should be done. This country is a country of law and not of man. So you have thousands of people that you are representing, and you are also making them to feel somehow it might affect you 2029. Rethink. Lawrence Yelu, how you doing, sir? And Lawrence Yelu will say, rethink, rebrand, because it will actually affect you. It's a reality. Sam Dixon say, I would like for you to discuss the crisis at the lower house. Everyone is concerned. James Waluba Jr., for me, the slow operation of the University of Liberia and the executive is taking so long to appoint the university president. Why is President Bouaka taking too long to appoint the UL president? Since July, we can't open. Kindly look in our direction, Mr. President. We are over 20,000 plus students. Oh my God, Kenji, I feel his disenchantment. Charles Cooper says, why most schools, especially high schools, do not give employment status to teachers in Liberia? They want to affecting the mayor directly. Charles Cooper, how you doing? Every year, contractual term, even after working with them for 5 years or more. Is that not a violation of the labor law, Magdalene? I would like to discuss some of these issues with key emphasis on the Education Reform Act of 2011. I'm sending you to the business office. You go meet the business office. Howard Queer says sanitation, that is just all over the place. Emmanuel Degler reported the last time from Margibi. He said Margibi has turned to be one of the cleanest cities in the country. After reporting continuously on this platform saying Kakata is one of the dirtiest area, he's now saying Kakata is one of the cleanest area and areas or cities in Liberia. And we want to say thanks to the newly appointed mayor of that area. So if your own area dirty, I mean your own community or your own or city, Margibi is Kakata is really good. Zaza Gavler say or Zizi Gavler says talk about the recent situation at the house. Everyone is concerned. Umaru Sese talk about morality in social what? So this one from Maxine Pacquiao, he says even today there were roadblocks on the freeway by trainees of MVTC, and he says why should students and the administration have misunderstanding and the students block roads? Not fair, not fair. So I'll give you the time to place in your calls. Yes, let me get this one from Hafo. Magdalene, this country is wicked. What is going on to be that woman benefits? We are crying for peace and equal opportunity in our country, but we can't get such. What kind of people we are and what kind of country is this? He's feeling disenchanted. Do you know what it means for a machine to be grinding your hands? Have you seen it's called something that can grind a cassava leaf? Something like that. You have it and it be grinding, I want to say my hand or your hand. It be grinding a hair or they reach or they cut off, and then you have the particles coming out like sausages. You listen to the reporter. We'll give you the time to call. Let's do that because we're about to go to Bomi County to speak with the chairman of the WERJA, that's the Western Regional Journalists Association of Liberia. So you can place in your call to 0777285961. A minute to a quarter will be too much. Yeah, so just stay away from your monitor. Let's have a wonderful conversation. 0777285961. I take my first caller. Hello.
Good afternoon. This is Mr. Yapaolo Koruba today.
Yes, sir. It's good to have you on.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, my concern is the contribution to the FCC and PCC. They go around taking people off the street, seizing the market and other stuff like that. I would suggest let them get brooms, various material to keep the city for cleaning. Instead of seizing those brooms, get the people in the street. After you're sweeping and you're cleaning, they give your market back to you, go and do the right thing. Instead of seizing the brooms, taking some people to jails and stuff like that. Yesterday in Central Monrovia, and so as we call them Zobo. Instead of arresting some of them, you give them broom. The PCC look out and get sachet of water, 1 or 2 items. After cleaning the street, they go back to wherever they want to go.
Okay.
That will also help to keep our city clean.
Okay, thanks for placing in your call. Hello? 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 Okay, take another one. Hello?
Hello, how are you, sir, Magdalene?
I'm fine, sir. It's good to have you on.
I'm calling from Magdalene. I'm Tobana. Yeah, Magdalene, see, talking in the country, our own appearance. They don't get time for us. The people are working. Some people there, contractor, 8 years. Our own appearance, Magdalene, let me tell you, my sister. So when is that brand, we need to pray hard.
Yes, sir.
We need to pray hard. God is saying, what happened to that woman? Look at what happened to that woman. Woman with 3 children, she get no husband. And such thing and that happened to her as a contractor. You mean, say what? Some people take 8 years. So we need to pray. We need to pray, say, Natalie.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for placing your call.
Also.
Okay, Chief. Thanks for coming out today. Okay, all right. So sad. It's so sad to lose one arm. Oh yes, one hand has gone. Hello. It's good to have you on. Yes, sir. Okay.
Churches can come together so that they can talk to people, so that they can resolve the issue. There must be company for people. Why churches are there for Muslim community? Why talk to people?
Okay. Hello? Yes, sir. Okay, thanks for placing your call. Okay. Yes, place in your call to 0777-285-961. 0777-285-961 is a number to call. Hello. Hello.
Hello, this is Magdalene.
Yes, ma, it's good to have you on.
Thank you. Therefore, you're calling from GSA Junction this afternoon.
Yes, ma'am, it's good to have you on.
Yes, thank you. This is Magdalene. It was so protected yesterday concerning the lady that they reported just to stay home.
Okay.
I did not see her, but I was on my way to Wayana, and we rode on the car with some of our friends, and they always together when that took place. Can you imagine? So what was the next step? Then the company called an ambulance from Kakata to take her to Kakata. And we said it was not Kakata case. We are not all looking at our health records. So she was taken to Bahakole. It was a case to straight rush that woman to JSK at least, which is very big and needed to her. So this afternoon, I just hearing this before my sister, my whole head is we just pray that God will help us in this country. Thank you so much.
Okay, all right, ma'am. Thanks for placing your call. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
How you doing, sister?
Yes, I'm fine.
Thank you so much for watching this afternoon.
Okay.
On the issue about blacking rule and all of stories, now treat it over discussion now. It's next week our black women school will be teachers. Again, the quote unquote car insurance. They are calling money from teachers, but we refuse to give them the car insurance paper is not accessible to teachers, but we could say we say to the fact of the whole education issue. We should go with our children, our wealth against state, our thing against state, or go to the
Okay. All right. Too many things happening. I hope our leaders are taking note. Yes, and either accordingly. Hello.
Hello, sister. How you doing?
I'm fine, sir. It's good to have you on.
Yeah,
okay.
Sister, all the comments that you said is rather cola factory. Something a flower company. Social contractor. And when you go there, you want for you know, sack you, cola factory.
going to run when I think you go over there. That play, nobody will sack you. You don't celebrate the same thing. So the weather not right. They sack you anytime, they put you outside anytime. Also happen just only God. I want Liverpool them with check. So good
So before you can leave, sorry, the last time we had the Deputy Minister for Manpower and at the Ministry of Labor, I asked him whether it was compulsory to have a union at every workplace, and he said yes. They encourage that because they need to hear from the workers. They also need to intervene when concerns are raised, and if the person who represents them doesn't work and represent them adequately, he can be removed by the same people. So it's so strange to hear that. And but we can do our investigation, and I hope the Ministry of Labor is listening. Wow. I hope the Ministry of Labor is taking note, and I will have to text the minister, the deputy minister, just after to inform him. Let all of us check on the Coca-Cola factory to see whether it is true or not. We have to do our investigation. Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir. It's good to have you on.
I'm Siva Colorado. I'm calling from Colorado.
Okay.
You see, the whole thing here is that our people that we have in our house, they are responsible for all these things that are going on. They are not seeking the interest of the Liberian people. The different when people are in our house, they're not working. They are shutting businesses about 26. Just like people like they're not working. So many men in the house, even somebody can come. People can come with a budget. They pay to pay that money. Our own people will go see that thing, no. And proper, their family. Our people in the house, they are the problem. They are the problem.
Okay.
What people will get it and bring it to capital building and get it out.
But which one now? Or 10,000, all of them are for one for your own lawmaker. Yeah, but where they show you coming from? They should 16. Oh, okay. That una lawmaker, 10,000 signatures there. Okay. What you try? What the name of the lawmaker again? Abu Kamara? Mommy, get it. Your own lawmaker, you that honorable. Eh? I see your own lawmaker, he's struggling to get it. But you all the way you go to how you know that man, you live in the district. I think that's Abu Kamara. Okay. All right. But what? Okay. All right, Chief. Because I wanted to know which and what exactly you got problem with, or you wouldn't have problem with what happening at the lower house. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think if that district 16 has to be corrected, your lawmaker is the those who are supporting the speaker Kofa. Okay. All right, Chief. All right, Chief. Thank you. Thanks for placing your call. I don't know because sometimes people can swap or swap in a jiffy. I mean, they can swap in no time. So, well, hello. Chief is signing like you near the ocean. Chief signing Jerry near the ocean. Chief, you signing Jerry near the ocean. When they tell when they tell the police stay out for your police, I'm not there in the ocean. All right, so that's it. Liberia speak or Liberians speak. Good afternoon, Honorable Clarence. How you doing, Chief? I'm tempted to place a call, but let me see whether I can get him on. Let's see whether he can speak to us this afternoon, maybe for 5 minutes. Oh, Chief, good afternoon. It's good to have you on State of the Nation.
No, I'm not finding radio, so there's no way I can speak to
you. You see? I can tell you, Johnny, where you can live by in a near the deputy speaker. You're turning things around. Well, we all hope that the right thing is done. But now I want to take a flight to Bummy County to speak with the chair. He's a let me put it this way. He's the president of all the journalists within the Western region. So, Honorable Clarence Guy, I'm sending an official invitation to you. I'm gonna do that right now, and I hope that you honor our invitation because we want to have one-on-one with you. You were the camping chair of the then Kofa. I mean, Honorable Kofa at the time. You were chair on his camping chair that made him speaker. So I'm going to do an invitation to you. Yes, yeah, but we have to go now. I'm not taking calls. Sorry, I'm not taking calls, but we have to go now to. Let's do this for the next minutes, and then we prepare for the West African for the women group that got honoring program coming up. Yes, let's do this one. Okay, so we have one of our own military robbers. I want to say he's the president of all of the journalists within the Western region. So it's good to have you on this line.
Thank you, Magdalene. Thank you very much for joining me in Western Liberia. It's a privilege to be on the State of the Nation this wonderful afternoon. And let me say thanks to the family of Truth FM and our mentor Chris Lee for this opportunity. Thank you very much, Magdalene.
Okay, so this the manager of the most talked about Puma FM in Bummy County, and sorry, it's good to have you on again.
Well, yeah, speaking to you from the western part of Liberia, and people in Kidmouth, and Bapalu, and Bummy, and part of Montreal County are also monitoring you, and we want to thank you for the opportunity that we can communicate to our people concerning our upcoming event that will be taking place in Buffalo County beginning next week.
Okay, so once more, we want to say congratulations to you. You graduated from the African Methodist Episcopal Zion University.
Oh, yeah.
We wish you all the best. Oh, I forgot to say. All right, but let's get the ball rolling. Let's talk about your upcoming events.
Well, we journalists and media houses, a little bit before we get to the main issue. In Western Ontario, acknowledging the challenges facing journalists and media houses in our region, including limited resources, inadequate training, and the shortfall of professional development opportunities for journalists in our region, coupled with threats of violence and intimidation. We met in St. that was in 2023, and that was in June, on the 25th of June, to pledge in working together to overcome these challenges and to promote a safe and enabling environment for journalism and media in Western Liberia. So that was in 2023. And we want to say we are thankful to the framework of our constitution under Article 6, Section 1, that talks about the rotation of General Assembly. So last year, we were fortunate to have conducted the first General Assembly in Northern County, which was very successful, where we gathered media stakeholders, institutions, political actors, and policy makers in our country. That was last year, and that particular assembly was very successful. So this year, giving us the opportunity to talk to our people across the region, we are excited to announce the second General Assembly of the Western Region General Association taking place from November 1 to November 23 in Buffalo City in Buffalo County. So beginning next week on Magdalene, on the 21st of November, we will lead an army of media practitioners to Buffalo County for our second General Assembly that will be taking place there.
Okay, I want to know some of the activities that are going to we expect because we'll be following whether we go or not, but we're going to be following your second assembly.
Well, the assembly is not only bringing together over 150 journalists to celebrate our achievement one year, it is also a strategic moment to lay the groundwork for our future. We will officially launch the Regional Media Complex, a key initiative aimed at enhancing journalism in our region. Last year, what we did not include last year was the awarding of journalists under the Western Region Journal Association. So this year, on the 22nd, because the round thing will be on the 21st, and the 22nd will have an indoor activity that will be training as well. Normally, during our General Assemblies, we invite media stakeholders or professionals from outside of our country to come in to train our journalists in different disciplines, either in news gathering, news writing, interviewing techniques, and all those. We have invited people to do that as well. They are giving us the green light, and they will be there on the 22nd to also train our journalists. On the 22nd, we'll also be having awarding ceremony where award journalists, best reporter, newscaster, senior journalists of region will be giving them 7 awards on our very 22nd in Buffalo. And then from there, from that second day on the 22nd, where we have the indoor, we'll also have outdoor activities. There will be football games. From there, we'll have to make report as well as it relates to our achievement over the years, what we have done as head of the Western Region Journal Association. As you may be aware, we're able to purchase our land space that we talk about right now to build our media complex. We have been holding discussion with stakeholders in Buffalo, in Kidmouth, and Bombing County to help us to achieve our goal. You will not believe that this project, I guess you have seen this on the social media, it will cost over 300,000, but we will not allow our dream to scare us. We will go for it and we show that we achieve this particular dream we have. We long been seeking to achieve in Western Liberia. So we have stations that are part of the Western Region Journalist Association. From Kidmouth, you have Cheneke Mokai, you have from Radio Piso, you have Jenkins Mabani, you have Musa Pathway, you also come to Buffalo, you have Boloma from the Quest of Buffalo, Amos for Koma, and you come to Bombing, you talk about the Radio Bombing, Mr. Tower Sokla. I mean, they are all executive committee members of the Western Region Journalist Association that are working seriously to ensuring that we achieve this particular goal we talk about.
Okay, over 150 journalists within the Western region are going to assemble in Bobolu City.
Bobolu City, no one is coming from the three counties, members of the region who are not in Bombing, Kidmouth, and Buffalo, but they are residing in Monrovia, but they are paying their due as well as member of region. They will also be in Bobolu City. We are raising several dignitaries. We have invited stakeholders, opinion leaders as well in Bobolu. We are not only taking them there for the assembly, but we want them also to know that side of Liberia, to see what the people of Buffalo County are going through, the power condition, their living condition. So when they accept our invitation to be in Buffalo, they will also see some of these things for themselves and how they will impact the people on that side of Liberia. That's why we took the assembly to that part of Liberia in Buffalo City, so that people who have invited stakeholders, opinion leaders, policy makers, politicians, that they will go to Buffalo and see the condition of our people and see that side of Liberia and what we can do to be able to address some of the problems or challenges that are facing our people on that side of Liberia.
Okay, so are you? What are some of those notable guests? You just did it in general, but do you want to be specific, because we'll be coming there, and I wonder the two senators are going to be in attendance. Good afternoon, Honorable Amara Conan.
Yeah, we too specific, but we wrote all the members of the in the three counties, Bombing, Kidmouth, and Buffalo. We wrote all of them. We wrote the local authority. They have assured us that they will be there. We are rating other institutions. We are rating embassies. Near Monrovia, they have assured us of their full support. We are rating some of our development partners in our counties, the companies, and other organizations. They have assured us that they will be there for the particular launch of our media complex in Buffalo County on the 22nd. Right after the interview, other people will be calling me when I invited. So I don't want to get in trouble, Magdalene, by calling names and then leaving other out. So, but those who have our communication already, our letters, they know they have been invited. Even those who were not giving invitation, we are inviting you to this particular assembly beginning from the 21st to the 23rd of November in Buffalo County.
I didn't hear anything about the media community. You leaving Aliko out. You leaving the press. You have Liberia. Currently, we have a president who is working tirelessly to ensure that the union regain its status. So where are we? You're not mentioning anything of such. You just leaving it open.
No, the president has assured us that he will be in Buffalo County. This is all about media affairs, so he's taking the charge of this. He has assured us that he will be in Buffalo on that very day. We are raising Aliko as well. We are raising the Female Journalists Association as well, and other umbrella organization of the president of Liberia. We have attended our invitation to them. to form part of this particular celebration in Bapolu and the launch of our media complex in Bapolu County. So the president is aware about this initiative, and he's aware about the Western Regional Journalists Association and our partners who are helping us that this particular assembly becomes successful. As we speak today, we have our team in Kimon County that are creating awareness. We were in Bapolu last week ahead of the to inform the authority on the ground that we will be arriving in Bapolu on the 21st to the 23rd of this month, concerning our media activities and training of our journalists that will come from across the region and even parts of Monrovia as well. So, the president is aware about this entire activity. And so that's why we are also using your platform now with the opportunity given us to inform the larger society, those out there, the media community. Last year we brought media stakeholders to Bombing County in Tottenham. Though you may say the distance from Monrovia to Bapolu, but we don't want you to look at the distance. We want you to go for the news out there and see what our people are going through. That's why we have invited you to the city of Bapolu in Bapolu County.
I'm scared, a little bit scared. I haven't gone to Bapolu before, but I know we have our fellow compatriots in that part of Liberia. So how is it? How is accommodation? Where we're going to be sleeping?
Will be available, feeding, lodging, transportation will be available for our people going there. All of you will have accommodation, so you don't have to worry about going to Bapolu County. We will be so happy to receive you in Bapolu City, and the superintendent is aware of going to Bapolu. He's also willing to receive us along with his able lieutenants who are also there in Bapolu County. So last week we were there, and we have a discussion with them, and they show all their fullest cooperation and support to the Western Region Journalists Association. The purpose of our coming together is to promote professional development of journalists in Western Liberia County, to foster journalism, to provide a platform for the exchange of ideas and information among journalists and member radio stations in Western Liberia. So, you understand why affect Bapolu to the larger extent, Bapolu affect the journalists in Bombing County, what affect those in Kidman, affect the journalists in Bombing County. And that's why we are together to ensuring that we speak with one voice, because we come from a set community. We are conducting this training for our people, our journalists, providing opportunity for them so that they will have respect for seniority. That's what we're also doing, and we are calling attention to that.
So, how safe are the journalists in the Western region? You talk about threat of violence against journalists. That's one of the major challenges you earlier mentioned. How safe are these people?
Well, the issue of intimidation, violence against journalists is to be, but what we talk to do under the leadership of Rija is to cement our relationship with the security. And also, so with this very good achievement over the years, we because we are not going to Bapolu to tell you that over the years there have been intimidation against journalists or violence against journalists. Journalists are being allowed to cover stories, to do their duty, to do their jobs without intimidation, fear, and favor. So we've been having a good relationship with the security over the last few years. Between the security and the journalists is something we call in journalism natural tension. We are not enemies, but those things were happening. But at the end of the day, we all come together and work together. But we gave them their space, and they also give us our space to work. But we can't safely say over the last few years or so there have been some intimidation. But it's good to come together. That what somebody journalists in Bapolu, it should be the concern of the journalists in Bombing, and what affects the journalists in Kidman, it should be the concern of the journalists in Bombing County. So that's one of the sole purpose of our coming together. That's why you see media institutions in this, and currently there is this activity of paying due for member stations to ensuring that Rija is is recognized to the larger society. That's what we are all for.
You talk about due. The payment of due is important. When you are in an organization, you need to pay due. So are you your people, are they committed with paying dues? Because you want build ahead about media complex, how are you going to get all the money?
Well, our institutions are committed to their due payment because it is enshrined in our constitution. So they are according to that particular constitution. They are paying individual members who are not attached to institutions. Some of them are residing in Monrovia, some are residing in the county, but they are not working for media institutions. They are also paying them too. So, I mean, there are a lot more we are doing. We introduced that last year, and we try to encourage them so that we can do more, because this is a dream, like I said, we will not allow this particular dream to scare us. We will do our best. We engage our stakeholders. We engage our county authority to ensure that there be a part and the source of this particular development we want to bring to Western Liberia.
What are your expectations? You earlier mentioned the issue of professional development for journalists within the Western region. What are your expectations after this assembly? You're going to be bringing on notable people to speak to your journalists. What do you expect of them after this assembly?
To be professional. You know, in this profession, we pray for excellence and quality. We want them to produce the best. We want them to send out the best to the community. You know, the story you write today will have a negative or positive impact on the community. So there must be a conscience of writing your story. That is this story I'm writing, is it going to affect the life of somebody way there in Bokomo, in Gewulala? How is it going to affect somebody in Popa? So, I mean, over the years, so when we bring professional people together to train our journalists, it will build quality, it will build excellence among them. So that's why we are bringing them together. It's not the first time. Last year we had similar training beside that. We'll be having before the year, before our general assembly, we'll be having some tutorial for them, and we are grateful that we are bringing professionals now that will help us in the process to be able to train our journalists for 1 or 2 days while we are in Buffalo County, so that they will understand that we have a role to play in society, and the role we play is cardinal and crucial to the development of our state.
Okay, so this one goes to journalists across the country. What do you have to tell them concerning following human interest story rather than political story, or political content all of the time?
Today, we get so much interested in reporting on human interest story. You know, sometimes we just get lazy of going after stories where gratuity and tax. But it's important that we report on human interest story than political stories. But human interest story that will change our society, that will change our community. Because if somebody committed a crime against a female out there or a little child, and that story is reported, and penalties or legal action is taken, from that particular story you reported, it will serve as a deterrent for others. It will help our society to grow, and it will be the issue of violence or the issue of violence against women and children will reduce in our community. We need to report those stories. We need to come out to speak. We need to go for those stories, whether money is attached, whether transportation is attached. We need to go for these kind of stories so that we can help our community. We can help reduce the issue of gender-based violence in our country, violence against women and children. I mean, you talk about, I know the men will have some problem. I'm not just talking about men, but you women and children are the most affected when it comes to this kind of situation. So it is good that the journalists go after this kind of stories. So we are urging our colleagues across the country. I know over the last few years, journalists have been very well in our country. Our stories, we have been reporting that several platforms are reporting on this kind of story. They are very good. We only need to double up and show that we put priority to the issue of reporting this kind of story, human interest story over political stories.
Okay, so let's come back to the those who are preparing, or let's say our hosts from the three counties. How is the preparation like? Are you going to have are you going to be unified? You're going to have t-shirts, caps, and are they paying for it, or it's free? Or I mean, your partners and sponsors are doing everything for you. How is it like?
We have t-shirts, caps.
So I will be in t-shirt too. You know, in like bro, will let t-shirt and cap on.
We are and want to be thankful to our partners who are helping us in this process. I like to mention Internews, Liberia. I like to mention the authority. You know, I mean, if you see our banner, even our caps, you will see their logo all on it. So they are our past sponsors when it comes to our events that will be taking place in Buffalo County. So t-shirts, yes, are currently on sale. But for our sponsors, yeah, we will be giving them t-shirts. They don't have to pay for that, including you as well. Because I mean, what you're doing now, providing on this platform to speak to our people across, I mean, is laudable, and we don't have much to say, but we just want to thank you and the family of Truth FM and the State of the Nation family for this particular opportunity giving us.
That's awesome. So just be on the line. Let's see whether we can have calls coming in. Maybe somebody wants to find out something. If not, I don't want to say goodbye. But 0777285961. Is it open to the public? Can anyone join us? Because sometimes people listen to you on the radio and they're interested about what's happening in Cape Mount, in Bomi, and they want to join the journalists there to celebrate. Is it open up to everyone, or only journalists? I mean, apart from those you've invited.
Open up to everyone. If those of you in to Popolo City, our team, publicity team is already, in Grand Cape Mount on the 17th of this month. The publicity team will arrive in Buffalo, where the main event will be taking place. So there are a lot more we are doing to raise more awareness. If we don't have to be journalists, civil society members, actors are all invited to this particular occasion. Last year we were here, we had the disabled community, we have the student community. So even in Buffalo County, the student community will be invited. We are working with the county education officer there.
Let's take the first caller. Yeah, hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. It's good to have you on.
I'm all right. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Please go on.
Okay. My name is Saoga Samula. First, I don't know if the Journalist Association of Mambapulu and Bomi, if they have already, the organization is being formed and registered already. Also, journalists in training like that, so that at the end you will have those that are trained to perfection to represent this region. Thank you.
Okay, sir. He's asking. Yeah. Did you get a question? What are you? Yeah. Just. Yeah, Manashi, just take note, and let me take another caller. Hello. Yes, sir. Okay, so you come already, you journalist. All right. Okay, please take note.
Okay.
Okay, hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir, it's good to have you on.
Yeah, Magdalene, this is Cooker from Pointown Red Hill.
Okay.
But please, I want to have a private discussion with you. Will you please text your private number to me on this number?
Okay, 9972, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right.
9972. I beg of you, mother.
Okay, 9972. Okay. All right, Chief.
Yeah.
All right, all right. Okay.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, sir. 9972. All right. Yes, Balashi, you listen to the callers. Yeah, so we can just respond. Maybe if I have another call, I will have to interrupt you.
No problem. Let me take you from the last caller from Buffalo. He's asking whether we'll be accepting new members or journalists. Yes, we are, because our membership, media membership is open to the public, to everyone. So we'll be accepting new journalists, new members, even those of you who are desiring to be journalists. You can be trained, to the profession. So we are accepting all of you, even those of you who are desiring to be. Right now we have the region fair day club. So there are people who are following us to the radio every time and following the work we do in Western Liberia. They are giving their support to this association. So not only you as a journalist, but those who are outside there also can be part of our association as well. We can be, what we try to do in Bogolu, Magdalene, we'll go back to our constitution to see whether we can have something we talk about associate member, then we can move forward to that. But we are accepting members, new members, and whatever. The first caller talk about it.
Yes, sir.
The first caller talk about whether we are registered, whether we are registered. I mean, a legal institution running. Yes. Right now, as I speak, I have the constitutional reader right before me here. Speaking to you, we have our constitution. We also have our bylaws and that is governing us. We are tax-paying entity to the government of Liberia, so we are registered. We are doing business with the government of Liberia.
Okay, legit. You are doing business with the government of Liberia. All right, Melashi. It was wonderful having you on the line. I think we have to do this because you also support the work we do here. Whenever I say, Melashi, I need this, you are always there to support this platform, to support this station from the Western region. And you have all of your, not all, but at least some of your reporters that we have, Gabriel, Rachel Williams, Usman. We also have Ernest, who are also working along to ensure that they provide information from the Western region. And we really appreciate you. Are a very good example of a manager. And please keep up your good work. You can take anything on me at place to be. I will tell you.
Thank you to you and our mentor Craig for giving us the opportunity on the state of the nation to talk to our people about our upcoming second General Assembly of the Western Region Journalists Association in Buffalo County. When they arrive, they will be on the 21st, and we will be there up to the 23rd and the 24th. So we are grateful for this opportunity you have given us to speak to our people. We will continue to talk on other platforms so that we are inviting all of you, all roads lead to Buffalo City in Buffalo County to see that side of Liberia. One of the smallest counties in our country, to know what the people are going through and some of the things they are faced with, so that we'll be able, as journalists, to address some of these things. So we are inviting all the media gurus, all the pushers that are in Monrovia for the capital to join us in Buffalo City so that we all can support this worthy cause. Thank you, Magdalene, and thanks to the 2FM family for this wonderful interview and opportunity giving us. The family of Rita, we are proud.
Okay, that's awesome. Let's do that maybe next week again and see how far you're gone about with your preparation. It was wonderful having you. Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Okay. So let me see. I've made up my mind. Okay, so the 21st, the 22nd, the 23rd. The marathon is on the 24th. Where is my secretary? Secretary gotta take note. You gotta take note of this shit. I want to go Babulu County. So let me send out greetings to the two senators of Babulu County, Senator Boto Kanye. I can remember putting my mouth in that woman, that whole issue during her election. Oh yeah, we're talking with her. And I hope you are serving your people. And the country you see the people in election in America. No country devil. I said they are free from flaws, right? No country devil. Yeah. I'll tell you somebody the last time was laughing. I said no country devil, or I know they have the chair coming every 4 o'clock. Everybody, Well, every country is unique, but there are times we have to adopt most of these, kind of best practices from other countries. It's not about, the people too far, we can do it. We can start on, 1,000 mile begin with a single step. You can adopt these best practices instead of saying, and the C team, the president was swimming in the river, he put a feet up. And the city, the other person, our own president can do it too. No, let's see what are some of those best practices we can adopt, and that can also work for us. Why can't we construct modern wash facilities? When I say wash, water, sanitation, and hygiene. Why can't we construct bathrooms? Let me put it that way, along or toilet, along the major highways. How do our travelers, people we invite in Liberia, including ambassadors, they come here, they go about. You know the U.S. ambassadors. When they come, they want to go around. They let the tour. The last time the former U.S. ambassador, he went what his name? That man who said, why would General say, I just, his name just slipped out of my mind. He went out about, and when the people come, they move from one place to another. And apart from the ambassadors, we have other international partners that come to Liberia, and they want to go. They want to see what's happening in Grand Crew. They want to know what's happening in Lofa, in Grand Cape Mount. They want to know what's happening in Bombay, in Maryland, in Grand Gilead, and the other counties, right? Rewa says, and you name the rest. How, if the people are Jim, how do they go about doing it? And I'm not trying to say, oh, they are so important, we should do it because of them. No, even we, our own citizens, we who are Liberians of this, that's our country. If we are advocating, we're now leaving you out. How do the old people manage when they are traveling? How do women manage? When you're pregnant, right? Sometimes you want to just free yourself, or women who are on their periods. When we're talking on her voice, they can say, when we settle their problem here, but only you not talk about it. You will settle about it when women are on their periods and they're traveling. Sometimes mistake, and then women body high looking. How do they wash themselves? How to keep to refresh themselves? We have to be thinking outside the box. We have to be thinking outside the box. And this is a call I'm making to our guest. Is still on the way. I don't know whether it's the traffic, but she's still planning that she will be here. But before then, I'm calling on all lawmakers, female lawmakers at the lower house, at the upper house. Please construct wash facilities to the border lead to your country. Yeah, let's say it that way. The people who were there forever and they did not do anything, they didn't do it, they forget, or they forgot to do it, right? It did not come to their mind, or maybe we never reminded them or remind them to carry on the kind of projects where somebody will be, it improves travelers' comfort. You traveling, you so tired, your feet, everything tired, man, and you have to get down from the car, go at a certain point, wash your hands, wash your face, maybe wash your feet, maybe take a shower. Yes, maybe. And you have water there. You can drink, you can fill your bottle up, and you pick up. Everyone knows that when they reach to the place here, they will all get down and free themselves. And I mean, you know, when you are traveling, especially out of when you are traveling out of town, how it's like. And don't even remember say now in taxi. Sometimes they put it, just eat my money free because I won't be doing my work. I won't be going, and I'll have to pay for 2 seats. Yeah, and they say when it's not to the front, you want the front to be for you alone, you have to pay. Can you imagine 2 persons at the front seat? And why you said that sometimes they will squeeze you, they will squeeze you, and you know everybody, you're just there, you're just squeezed up together, and the driver is just speeding, and sometimes you feel so uncomfortable, and then you have to get down. When you get down, where do you people go? Our country is 100 and 100, and what do you know? We how many years? Let's say I forget it. We are 178. Yes. Yes, from 1847 up to now. But who called it here? So you see, I'm dialing numbers here. I don't even know. So we are 100. Let me name my, you know, every day I can forget our age. Yeah, especially when you are talking about it, they just slip your mind. 100, 1847, and 2024. So we're 177 years old. Yeah. So let's go back as far back as from 1822. From 1822, we are 202 years old. So I won't be looking at, you know, when we got our independence, but we are actually 202 years old. So that is it. Can we have wash facilities along the major highways? Can we ask our female lawmakers to, you know, start the process? And then the men will see, the men will see and say, oh yeah, but what the women are doing is actually good. So maybe I have to get all of the names of the lawmakers, the female who are representing us, and remind them. And for those who are in Monserrate, say, okay, we're in Monserrate. You are in Monserrate, like Madam Yatu Barry. Yes, she's in rural Monserrate. You are in rural Monserrate. How you doing, man? The last time I had the opportunity to moderate a debate there in how you call the place right here. It was wonderful, and that day it was a debate that was preparing you guys for the election, and congratulations to you. It was a really wonderful time. So yeah, right here, man. What's the place? We were all there, and they were all preparing for 2023. They were all preparing for the elections, and we were Bentor. Yes, we were in Bentor. Yes, we were in Bentor. So we're begging you, yeah, please try. Yeah, do it. Yeah, let's do it, and let's do it. Let's do it so we can be able to improve travelers' comfort, and maybe can we also have a gas station or fueling station at along the way, or some kind of let's say intimate, it's just some place where you can relax. Most of you travel, you like to drink palm wine along the way. Yes, why can't you find a place, build a very nice place? So, sometimes going back to Bone County, I feel so bad. Because somebody kitchen set where, just touch kitchen built, the market area, or the market, places. They were there forever. They have been there forever. Yes, they have been there forever, and they are still the same. Why can't we do something about it to improve the lives of our people? And every time I always used to hear Swakoko market day. The other market day. When you go there, still see people saying now on the grind, is still selling. Even though our people, when even you build the market hall, they can leave the market hall, then they can't also. They can't also and block the road, which doesn't make sense. Yeah, they build a place for you, and you leave the market hall, you come outside, you block the road for everybody because you will find you are there. Cars are turning around, motorbikes are all there, everybody, big trucks are passing, you are on the road. And when somebody hit you small, say, you're not responsible, what are you doing? You cannot tell me, oh, because you have to say, oh, because you have to say you can, oh, you want to see that? Go red light. Look, if you can drive through red light, you can drive anywhere. Because the motorcyclists will be coming directly to you. Yeah, when I'm not strong behind the wheel, I never had that confidence. They be coming to me. Oh, the guys will confuse me. Yeah, before I know the other one come, then the other one on the other side, they will just, oh, this time, no, it's different now. Yeah, they will come directly to you. In real life, when you're driving, the people can see you. They can be all under the tire. They're there. Just make mistake and waste the market. Then they will come outside for you. So you see, they have the market hall. So these are things that we need to put in place. Yes, these are things that we have to put in place and act normal, because some of the things are not normal. They don't, it doesn't represent us as a people. Yes, it doesn't represent us as a people. We have 20 minutes up to 5. Ma'am, you say you're driving, coming. I think we'll have to postpone this. But after these talking points, I would like to have you place in your calls if you want to form part of the discussion. And yes, we can do it another time if you are listening and coming. Sometimes people are so busy, and we understand that. Yes, people are so busy, and we understand that. Yes, so yes, we understand. But the issue of constructing bathrooms along the major highways is very, very, very important. And I want our mothers to make use of it. I mean, that whole year, my people. Hello?
Hello, ma'am. Thank you. We want to listen to the game. And I wanted the station we can listen to. Why is it that the game is not coming out? We in the rural area, we want to listen to the local game.
Okay, so we have our director of radio. When he gives us the right to do it, then we do it. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah. So that's it. Thank you. Yeah. I mean, people just call and just yeah. So I'm not ready to take calls yet. I'm not taking calls yet. Sometimes they can be so disturbing, and it takes you off track. When I want to take calls, I will announce a number, then we take calls and we interact. Yes, we interact. But this is why I want to say this one comes from JNB Foundation. Yeah, JNB Foundation. JNB Foundation. Let's see what's the foundation. The foundation made some donations to few medical centers across the country. But let's see. So the JNB Foundation donates ultra modern incubators worth 496,000 to health centers across Liberia. Yeah. So Joseph Boakai Foundation has furthered its commitment to healthcare in Liberia with a donation of 31 state-of-the-art incubators valued at a total of 496,000 USD. The donation followed along with other essential medical office supplies to health centers nationwide. So it's a boost to the health sector. The generous contribution provided by Moscow company honors Sir Joseph's leadership as part of its corporate social responsibility, aims to address the urgent need to improve neonatal care and reduce infant mortality rates across Liberia. So the incubators each value at 16,000 were donated in response to a request from the John F. Kennedy Medical Center following President Joseph Boakar's visit on Independence Day in July. Yeah, they made a request. And yeah, it said, so the initiative is expected to enhance neonatal support and critical care for newborns across the country. The first batch of 20 incubators has been distributed to key health facilities. JFK Medical Center, 10 incubators, Jackson Evdo Medical Center, 3 incubators, James Davis Junior Memorial Hospital, 3 incubators, Redemption Hospital, 4 incubators. So these incubators were donated to these various medical centers. I want to say thanks to the JMB Foundation, who has been this foundation has been operating since 2018. Yes, since 2018, and since 2018, it was established in 2018. The foundation has actively supported health, education, and infrastructure initiatives, reinforcing its dedication to national development. So, yeah, I want to say thanks to the foundation. This is welcoming, and this is something that we not only sit and say, oh yeah, you know that what the president is not doing, and you know, but these are, you know, wonderful. This is a very wonderful initiative, and want to applaud the foundation. Yeah, I want to applaud the foundation for this contribution to the health sector. And then somebody says, I want to share on a private TVET institution being played by government ministries, both the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Youth and Sports. After a series of engagement with them, government do not have capacity to enroll anyone. So, Chief, we can talk off air. Let's talk about it and see whether we can have a time for you on this platform. Yes, we are here to serve humanity, and yes, we are here to serve you, but we have to know exactly what you want to talk about. Yes, we can have a time for you so we can get your view. So Peter Moba says that the drugs issues is serious. You hearing guy from Kakata, Magdalene. He said, good afternoon, Magdalene. I think the drug issues in this country is very serious. I think we should continue to talk about it. Yes, we should continue to talk about it. And we have the anti-drugs awareness show coming up. And that's where we talk all of the drugs issues and how can we be able to tackle them, mitigate, you know, the use of drugs, the trafficking of drugs in Liberia. Peter Augustine Moba. So the West African, all the African women for Jesus, so all nations, a movement for African women for building nations presents 7th edition of Humanitarian and Influence Awards. So it's coming up on January 25th, 2024. 5:30 p.m. at the Peaceville City Hall, and arrangements are still being done. So we should have had someone from the team to come and talk more about it, but she's stuck in the traffic, and we understand. And yeah, we can do this another time. Unfortunately, ma'am, we're so sorry. It's 4:48 p.m. It's 4:48 p.m. I'm sorry. So I will open the lines at those of you who have been, calling just with a little bit. Let me talk a little bit about the a World Children's Day or International Children's Day under the theme Listen to the Future. Are you listening to the future? Is the Ministry of Gender listening to the future? Is there going to be an official program in commemoration of the day? So the team focuses on encouraging adults to truly listen to children's aspirations and ideas for the world they want to grow in. And it's organized by UNICEF. The campaign aims to amplify children's voices on significant global challenges. So I'm asking, what are some of the challenges our children are going through? And some of those significant global challenges include climate change, technological shifts, and demographic changes. The idea is for parents, teachers, and communities to engage actively with children, allowing them to express their visions and feel empowered as contributors to the future. And we will talk more of this, but you know why? I would like to bring on some kids here next week, the International Day of Children. Yes, the International Day of Children. I would like to get some kids you can recommend. Yes, I have a lot of kids that interact with. I will be bringing some of them on. But that day, I want this place to be, maybe we can have like, 20, 50. They can wait in the office. We'll bring at least 4 on. After 5, 10 minutes, we'll just dedicate the time to them, listen to them, laugh at them, laugh with them, have a wonderful time with them. It's going to be on next week, but I'm still planning to see whether we can get some kids. My WhatsApp, my messenger, my direct, you can recommend a child or you can recommend some kids. Let's see whether we can have them on. Let's have fun. Some of them will definitely be shy. Some of them will be so scared to talk, but it's all part of it. On Sunday, we're going to be celebrating them. And every child is unique. Yes, every child is unique. They say, the other child is dull, the child is slow, but every one of them is made in a unique way. Yes. So you say, your friend passing in math, you too dull. No, that's not a child's area. Yes, if that child is passing all other subjects but failing in math, appreciate them for the subjects they are passing in. Don't force things. Yes. Your friend can write, only you can write. They find motor skill. Those of you who did early childhood education, it may not be strong to hold the pen or the pencil at a certain point, but gradually they will. And I think I can say, they win the child, and they start to do this to the child or do that to the child because the child can't walk. You are forcing the child to walk. Well, you're stopping. When you won't get belly again, get belly, but don't be forcing the child to walk because you won't get pregnant. You're stopping the country, Hayaka. Those are you who want to form part of the conversation. We're talking, you're calling that now you want to talk, you can talk what you want to talk. For the football game, I don't know whether the game is on, but I will tell you, I need to get signal from our director of radio. That's O'Neill Rebels. If he tells me, say, Magdalene, we have to switch straight to the game, we'll do that in no time. I will tell you. We'll do it in no time. But we need money. Yeah, I'm not saying money, but nobody tell me anything. So we want money. So why would not bring the game if So I'm waiting to hear to get signal from him. And if I get signal from him or the DG, which goes strictly to whoever that is bringing it online. But that is it. We have 7 more minutes to go. We have 7 more minutes to go, and you can place in your call to 0777-285-961. Maybe you wanted to talk of something and you forgot during the first call section. You didn't. You can have the time now to talk. But the last session, we had a journalist from the Western region. They having an upcoming assembly, and they are inviting everybody. Yes, they are inviting everybody to form part of that wonderful event. Yes, they are. So let me take this call. My friend and brother, Chief, where you been? Where you been? Where you been?
I've been your man.
I'm fine, Chief.
most of the time,
yeah, sorry. We hear Nana.
I think it's the government that to see how people to control most of the roads because for example, most of the tourist sites, they within the south. But it's more in Branco, there's things that are things that they tourist site. So I urge the government to focus on that area to the question that the talking about. But sometimes it's not good for us to what is the Southeastern will produce five presidents who are able to prioritize your rule.
But the longest serving president Todd McKee from the Southeast, right? Okay. 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 Okay, thanks so kindly. Yeah, he bringing yesterday issue to today. Hello. Yeah, hello. How you doing, Chief? Thanks for holding on.
I'm doing great, and I joined the discussion from this report. I think the voice of after him voicing out. State Magdalene, I want to appreciate the Joseph Workers Foundation for the donations that they have made with these, materials to our different health sectors across the country.
Okay.
But State Magdalene, one thing that really, it pains my heart. I feel so bad each time when I listen to the radio and I hear that our healthcare workers, they are protesting. This issue of our healthcare workers protesting and protesting is not welcoming. These are people who are risking their lives. These are people who you see some of them sitting in school at these different hospitals and clinics across the country. So why will government not care for them to give themselves salary and benefits?
Okay.
When I hear people protesting this government, it brings so much sorrow to my heart. So as much as the foundation is trying to help the government in this direction,
Okay.
I want to call the government to put the government into fire to see how best they can really pay these people so that these people can be able to serve their lives for which they were trained to serve. Thank you for having me.
Thanks so kindly. Thanks to all of our callers. Yes, we have to end this way. We cannot take any more calls. It was wonderful being here this afternoon. Yes, yes, 3 minutes up to 5 o'clock. Yes, we cannot take any more calls again. We have to go. So, yeah, my people. So, do you know that the marathon is coming up on the 24th? Who all want to run? If you want to run, you better run. Run. It's on November 24th. And yes, get ready, start it, go. Yeah, who all want to run? Who all want to run? Yeah, so that's it. And we want to say thanks for placing your call. Thanks for following as well. We have to go. We have 2 more minutes to go. I just want to read the comments over there. They're so far for me. I have to tell the people say, that how you call it, Rachel Lucini can make it. I can't see the comment again, but the file he said, easy, you get BB Abo, so you will stretch it and But you want to read the comments for us? All right, we have to go. Let me see the comments now. Okay, Duncan William Gay, and the next one, Samuel Gater, Manje T. Lorenzo Manje. Yeah, following from Barclays. CDC Public Success Gated. Yes, another church boy has ability. How you doing? Priest Camara, what is Liberia turning into? Wonder shall never end. Ansu Masare, and who else again? Emmett Hammond, how you doing, Emmett? Thank you so much. It was wonderful being here. So good night.
Let freedom reign.